definitely get on my soapbox about this shit here, and that is Helldivers 2. And now the question is asked, like, is Helldivers 2 resetting the way we think about video games? And I think it is making waves, but what I'm getting on my soapbox about is that there's some mofos out here that is literally hating on this game because it sold 1 million copies in 4 days.
Mm-hmm. You said 1 million copies in 4 days?
1 million copies. If it ain't 4 days, it's within a week. Impressive numbers for a $40 game, non-AAA title, not in mainstream, right? You got over like, man, well, I think it's like maybe 400,000 players active peak or something like that.
That's crazy. So, you know that the idea behind like this whole like Helldivers 2 shit is really crazy though. Like it reminds me of kind of like the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
You know, where you got like game masters, you know, like making different things, and it's like you know, different elements, different monsters, and different whatever, different obstacles, and like just really giving every player a custom game experience really gives it a lot of replayability.
Yeah.
Games like Fable, those choose your own destiny games that we grew up playing, you know, the replayability is so cool. Yeah. You can create a custom brand new story every time you play. Skyrim, it's those are great games, and for that to just be real time and just be produced with new technology is really, really cool and impressive. And I'm kind of disappointed that I had the reaction to Helldivers 2 like I did the first time we spoke about it, because the first time I was like, yeah. You know what I mean? And the more and more I look at it, I'm like, dude, this is like really like generation changing type shit. You know?
You in the shit now.
This is cool.
Yeah. You in the shit now, bro. Like when Helldivers 2 came out, when it was first introduced on State of Play, my reaction was the same. I'm not even gonna hold you. My reaction was the same. And then more content started dropping, more. And then I'm like, oh, I'm definitely getting this game now for sure, because this is what Starship Troopers should have been. This is like Warhammer 40K. This is like Starship Troopers. It got D&D elements in it because it got a game master, got game masters plus AI, and it's $40. With the amount of content that we got for $40, people might say microtransaction, you get a premium pack, but that don't help your play. It don't help your play at all. All you get is a new fit, like a new fits, and like some new weapons or whatever, but it's PvE, and this is what PvE should be. And per IGN, on developers were like, there would not be a PvP ever, and it don't need to be. Like, it don't need to be.
Right.
People are uniting on this game. Like, this is a game for gamers' sake, and I can't hype it up like
it's us against them type shit. Like, you know that's cool as fuck. Yeah, that is cool.
Exactly, because like you got your own ship, right? But you, from planet to planet to planet, they got liberation percentages. So if me and you on the game, right, and we hop off, you know, there was an event that happened like a few days ago, like day 1, right? We supposed to liberate 2 different planets by a certain amount of time as a unit, as a group, whether you're offline, whether you're online. If you're online, get your ass on the planet and start contributing, goddammit. Like, you start killing some bugs, you start killing some automatons, you know, you start doing whatever you got to do, because you're going to get war bonds and requisition points at the end of the day, because you got 100%. So, right. And it lets you know how many soldiers were KIA, how many bugs was killed, what's your percentage of liberation. They got all those things included. But there's some people that don't like the hype. They be like, well, they're going to decline in a couple months. Like, why the fuck would you say that? Like,
yeah, based off of what?
Right. Like, what vindication are you getting for saying something like that? Like, just let motherfuckers have fun with their video games. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For real, bro. That, and you know, not for nothing though, like that. The whole like game, like a lot of the gaming nerd culture community is very picky.
Yeah.
And some of them could be really toxic, bro. And they go on there and they start talking about these video games, bro. Because like I get it, like you get a video game because you want to have fun, and I get like it's not what you thought it was, and maybe you feel some type of way, but like, and a lot of the times, like some people have these opinions without even playing the game.
Yeah.
But
thank you. But they're touching the game, bro.
They just have an opinion, like they just want to say something about it, man, and that definitely does degrade like the experience that some people want to have playing the game,
And you know why? Because they look at these game reviews and and they think word is bond at that point, without them actually playing the game or have people around them that's like, like-minded or not, your peers playing the game, and they'll let you know, hey, this game is top tier, this game is low tier, this, that, and the third.
Right.
But it's only if you really think about it, they're talking about staying power, right? Gaming has always been, for the most part, you buy a game, you enjoy that bitch for however long you're going to enjoy it, whether it's a couple weeks, a couple months, whatever, because it's always going to be what's next after this. You know what I'm saying? So for those people that's saying, yo, well, it's going to decline in a couple of months. Like, bitch, we've been doing this shit for years. Like since the beginning of time. And why would you want a game that is $40, not $60, not $70, giving you free DLC and not nickel and diming your ass? Why would you want that game to fail? Why would you want that?
This is what we've all been asking for the longest time. Give us a complete game that we can download and get all of our DLC. Give us a complete game.
Yeah.
And like get off. Like, this is exactly what everybody's been asking for.
Yeah.
And somehow, some way, somebody got some bullshit to say about it.
Always, all the time, bro. It's like, and this is not even a triple. It's not even a AAA company, right?
And for $40.
Yeah, right. This is like a smaller company that just gave us this content. Now, is the game perfect? Like, nah, because it is a live game, and they had issues like quick play connectivity or whatever, but that never stopped anyone because the fan base, new and old, because I'm new, was supporting this shit like through all that. It was like, we don't give a damn. We still hopping on this planet and we still playing this game. There's not really much of a story. Our story is just kill Buzz and kill automatons and pretty much low key look like Terminators. And just the elements, like what you able to do with $40. Like, those people irk my nerves to no end. It's like, oh, well, wait till this game drop, then the number's gonna drop over here.
For real.
Why would you give a shit about that?
It ain't like Anthem, where they gave you where some people bought the premium deluxe edition of Anthem for $100.
Yeah.
And they got a game that was garbage, and not even half of the elements that Helldivers 2 has.
Yeah. And like, to me, the thing that killed Anthem was they said it was a Destiny killer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember they said that bullshit.
People were putting it in the caliber. They were expecting something. They set themselves up for failure.
Yeah,
and it got terrible reviews. They could have had fun with Anthem. People could have had fun with Anthem.
They could have. I tried.
They could have. Yeah. But yeah, that whole Destiny killer kind of just did like put a sour taste in my mouth, because even though Destiny's not perfect, like
they
weren't in the same. Yeah, they weren't in the same conversation.
Man, that stuff like irks my soul. I like for people like, okay, main franchises, right? Call of Duty, Madden, 2K. They drop every goddamn year. Little innovation, but they advertise it as big innovation. Prime example: Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. They made you spend $70 goddamn dollars for a glorified DLC where they could have just charged you $20 or $30.
They got your ass, but they know people are gonna buy it every year.
No more folks gonna buy this game because it don't matter what. We loyal to Call of Duty. We gonna fuck you over every single year.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna buy it.
That is true, dog. Like honestly, they need to stop doing that. They need to drop one game, and they need to just support that game over 5 years, and then just keep it updated. Like just keep it. The roster's new. And maybe do little updates, do little DLCs here and there, like, oh, we got a new DLC, this is a whatever pack, and then give themselves 5 years to truly develop something that's innovative for people to get excited about. Like, okay, we've been giving you this for 5 years, this is what you've been celebrating, now it's time for, like, now we're getting into the next generation of football games. Now we got this. Now you can manage the injuries. Like you can rehabilitate your players when they're injured. Like something crazy like that. You know, and that's just something that's fully submerging. I think that would be cool. I didn't even think about that until we had this conversation.
But tell me it can't be done, and Fortnite did it for free $99. You know, I mean, you pay for different costumes, emotes. Like, ain't Disney doing a partnership with Fortnite? Like how successful Fortnite is. Like,
bro, Luffy's about to be in Fortnite. They're doing a whole One Piece joint like that. Like, how crazy would it be to have a Gear 5 Luffy in Fortnite, bro?
Exactly. It's like, man, come on, man. Like Madden, okay, everybody gonna spend money on Madden because it's the mainstay crowd, and they're not gonna stop doing it because they know people still gonna buy it regardless. They can serve you trash for $70, but you're gonna spend $70 on it to say it for you to spend it, and after you spend money on it to say, hey, this trash. You wasted $70 on yourself. And then, you know, if you got it like that and you don't care wasting $70 or wasting your hard-earned money, you do that. Not saying that this year's Madden sucks or anything like that, but
it's just not
unless every year.
Like, unless that's all you play.
Yeah.
Unless that's all you play. Unless that's all you play is Madden and sports games and stuff, like maybe
Call of Duty.
Like maybe Call of Duty, like maybe that's your thing, like maybe, but like I can't play that game enough to justify me buying that shit every single year, bro.
Yeah. And like
I want to finish a couple seasons in my career mode before like I go on to the next one, because like I feel like I get 1.5, 2 seasons in, you know what I'm saying, before it's just like, all right, it's time to move on to the next year, and I'm like, damn, I barely played this game.
Exactly. Like, okay, at the Game Awards, the voice actor for Kratos, for God of War, he was like, yeah, you know, the known fact, that speech was shorter than Call of Duty's single player campaign. Look, facts. Man was speaking facts, and people got the right to be upset about the shit. Like, look, the man spoke facts here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Again, I have Modern Warfare 2. I forcibly bought Modern Warfare 3 because some of my friends have Modern Warfare 3. But after spending $70 on it, like, I feel like I was holed out. Like, you know, felt like I was on a street corner, man. You just shortchanged me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just sold dope. And look here. You shortchanged me, dog?
Look at me in my face and tell me that shit. You bitch. Look at me in my face and tell me that. You bitch. You bitch. Big bitch.
Come on, man. Like, so with games like this. Okay.
I think the last Call of Duty I bought was Cold War.
Which was good. I think Cold War was actually pretty decent.
I think that was the last one that I bought, and that was a minute ago.
Now, Warzone's good. Now, the new Call of Duty, from what I'm understanding, the rumor says that it's going to be an open world thing, which is innovative, right? But I'm not going to go out there and rush to spend $70 on it. But I know who will, though. It is that loyal fan base, and like, oh, this shit is cool as hell.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, yeah.
What do you mean open world? Like on some DayZ type shit?
Yeah, like events and stuff, like live events and stuff going on. Like, I think they're gonna go that.
That would be cool. That
right.
would be cool. Some shit like I would definitely play some shit like that. I like shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, low key, they had something similar to that on the zombies, and I think that was Cold War. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was a Black Ops, and it was kind of somewhat kind of open where you could like go all around, and different people was fighting different things. I'm like, okay, that's pretty dope to see. So, you know, the games that drop every year, like WWE 2K, another prime example. I mean, the only thing that really kind of updates is really the talent that's there. Or you might do a little bit of graphical tweak and stuff like that. Right. So I'm not going to buy WWE 2K every year. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Why? There's too many games out there to play. And Helldivers 2 damn sure got my attention. Tekken 8 is another one that... What was the gap between Tekken 8 and Tekken 7? Like, I'm thinking like maybe 7 years or some shit like that.
Yeah. How long do you think you could play Tekken before you need to take a break? Like how... For real? Like that?
The Tekken loyalists, though, like people that's in tournaments and stuff, for sure, every day. I mean, they're knocking that thing out. You know what I mean? But people were still playing Tekken 7 as a casual because they keep dropping new characters or whatever. Like the roster was stupid by the time it was done. And then you got Tekken 8, which is feature rich. You got what you paid for. They ain't really nickel and dime you. You know what I mean? And then when you get DLC, you're like, oh shit, we got some DLC coming. It's not like you got this game and then you just stop playing until you get another DLC. And then you're gonna pick it up again. And then you're gonna stop.
Yeah, I don't even have it. I haven't played Tekken in a hot minute, bro.
Get that shit. Get that shit.
It's just, you know how I think we talked about that shit before. Like that shit, it just gets overwhelming. Like, because Tekken, like if you played Tekken, and you were nice at it, bro, you was beating people up like that. Like it just almost wasn't even fun to me. I was just getting my ass worked in Tekken, and I was like, bro, just fuck this game, bro. And I was like, bro, I ain't playing this shit no more. This game sucks. And then like I just stopped playing it. And then I was like, bro, I'm done. Yeah, that was it, bro. I took an oath that day. From henceforth, I will never touch it. I will never touch Tekken.
You step out in the backyard.
Fuck Jin. Fuck all that. Yeah. Nah, but like Tekken was like, I remember when Tekken first came out, dude, I loved Tekken. And like, to be honest, like, I've heard like Tekken is not, it's you can get good at Tekken. It doesn't, so I feel like it might be a time to revisit that.
True. And one more thing before we jump on the PlayStation and Xbox and before we end the show is that it's another hot take. Listen, if you're a Call of Duty player and you shitting on Helldivers, just say you ain't good.
Shut up.
Just say you suck at the game, man. Just say you suck at Helldivers.
Facts.
You suck at communicating and you suck at squadding up with your teammates. So you concerned with getting kills versus, getting the objectives done. And yes, you are killing too at the same time. Just say that. Just say you trash at it. That's all you gotta say. I trash at a game I don't want to play.
Yes.
That's all you gotta say, bro.
I'm glad you got that off your chest.
I'm
glad you got that off your chest.
It was in my spirit.
Yeah, I could tell. You look lighter, bro. You look lighter.
You're looking real light skinned right now.
Oh shit, good time.
Hey,